The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress.
The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
All of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished.
Something bad will happen during lunch on the third day.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid?
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
This could get a little chilly.
Time's up. Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be?
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home.
I have to... Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events. I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Rumors saying that you were born from calamity. You inherently bring danger to those around you.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalette too!
There's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Wriothesley! Where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
It beggars belief just how carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalors, have failed to take action.
Who are you? What are you trying to do? Please, don't kill me! I'm begging you!
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard.
cat's tail. Ah, what a nice surprise.
Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards! It is time to see what you are made of!
With sword comes shadow. Go as one!
Everyone, welcome to the Season 4 Cat's Tail Gathering Asia Finals. I'm Torn, a caster from the GITCG Discord server. And I'm joined here by my fellow co-caster, Kettle.
Hello, I'm Kettle. I make Genshin shorts on YouTube and stream on Twitch, so you might recognize me from there. I am so excited to be here today.
And I've been casting for the TCG competitive scene since its inception, and I'm really happy to be here today. Any thoughts on the new cards, Kettle?
Oh, dude, if I heard that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that Chi Chi's actually a really good card. Is that true?
Yeah, Chi Chi's actually not a bad card. She's very handy in decks that like to stall and need a cryo plier, and in superconduct decks that need a 3-turn cryo summon.
Oh, I see. Could I understand a bit more about superconduct decks?
Yes, generally they're trying to obviously do the superconduct reaction to deal a lot of AoE damage and stack up DPS that way.
Cool.
Alright, the Cat's Tail Gathering is Hoyo vs. Genio Invocation TCG competition hosted by Genshin Impact Tavern.
And today is the finals of the Asia server where the top 4 contestants will battle out for the top 3 places in a series of best of 3 matches.
Our contestants have come a long way, defeating the top 16 during a grueling week of preliminaries.
And today's matches will decide once and for all who will be crowned the champion and walk away with a grand prize of $1,000.
That's right. So we will be starting with the 3rd place match to determine who the 3rd and 4th place winners are.
After which we'll be going into the grand finals where the entire championship will be decided.
So let's take a look at the 2 players contending for 3rd place in Season 3 of the Cat's Tail Gathering.
Alright, so it looks like our first match will be between Crepaholic and Diaren. I am so excited to see what decks they have brought.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping we see something new and special.
Me too. Oh, and then after that, our finals will be between SI2 and Ice-T. Alright, so we have our first deck of the evening, and it is Chongyun, Raiden, and Shunhub from Crepaholic. How do you feel about this deck, Torin?
We've seen this before. It's a very popular deck right now, Shenhe SC as it is called. And Crapaholic's a player that I've seen around quite a bit, so list looks pretty standard, and I'm expecting pretty typical play from this deck.
Ooh, okay. Sure. Anything strange about the support cards, or is it just standard?
This is very standard. In fact, I would say it's running an older build even.
Oh, I remember we've seen this deck a lot actually in the previous seasons, so let's see if it plays exactly the same way and how it fares against perhaps the newer decks we'll see this time.
Yes. Oh, and here we have Diaren's deck. They are running a variant of a deck that's commonly called RXN. But this time I guess it's more of a FNK? It's basically a deck that wants to drive overload reactions, do a lot of AoE, and I guess in this case they decided to pick different characters that better suits their playstyle.
Ooh, I see, that's really cool actually. I hope to see some versions. I've seen the Heat of Seeds do a ton of damage from like reactions, which I absolutely love. Very excited to see how this plays. So how do you feel the two decks interact with each other?
Generally speaking, I think Shenna SC is the more consistent deck here, while the RXN variant is RXN, but this is a overload slash burning deck. Oh, and starting right off.
Yep, okay, we're starting off with the dice rolls, and now first cards. Okay. Ooh, they both have the Covenant of the Rock. Let's see.
Yes, very standard Arcane Master Legend cards will start in your hand. So I guess both players wanting to go for that early dice advantage.
Okay, how are our die rolls looking? Pretty even for both. Oh, whoa, Crapaholic got a really good roll. Look at the 4 Omni die he got.
There is no escape.
That could put him in a really good position.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, so we are about to see what we're gonna do here. Okay, Diaren starts off with a Rana card.
Interesting. Rana is not something I would typically expect from a lot of decks. Well, okay, so Rana by itself is not particularly spectacular. Like, it's okay. It gets really busted though when you have 2.
Ooh, I see. Could you run us through what Rana does again?
Yes, so Rana, I believe, if you let me double check, because it's I'm pretty sure it does reduce the amount of dice cost of cards.
Oh, that's actually so strong.
Yes,
if
so
you're able
after
to reduce the die
your character
cost.
uses an elemental skill, create 1 elemental dice of the same type as your next off-field character, once per round.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so now we are watching Crapaholic, who's considering what he's gonna do here. He does have the Vanarana card, which helps him to bring more die over to the next round if he so chooses.
Yeah, Varanara, very common if you want to push dice forward.
Okay, so he's still thinking. Diaren. What will Diaren do here?
Yeah, it's
An elemental
I feel
skill
like probably
comes
gonna
out
go
from
for
Nikita.
standard play.
The campaign begins.
Okay, and now we're ending. Looks like Crapaholic is ending the turn with Raiden. So Raiden's gonna tank a bit of damage, but then again, we just want Raiden to get her burst out, don't we?
Correct. So Raiden burst, and then you do whatever your heart pleases with the other characters.
I see. Okay, let's look at our rolls now. I think Crapaholic wants more Electro, doesn't he?
More Electro? Potentially. I feel like there's already like all Crapaholic wants right now is to burst and then go in. Diaren still needs a little bit more setup.
Oh, here comes the elemental skill, bringing Raiden down to 5 health. Wait, 4 health because of the seeds. The seed damage is so strong. Raiden's looking kind of low now, but I think she'll be able to pull off her burst. Do you think she'll survive after her burst ends, though?
I think Crapaholic needs to switch off because Nihita burst will finish off Raiden here. So it's either sack Raiden, or okay, just normal attacks. Okay, they're already trying to bait it out.
Attack. Is he? Oh dear.
I think the idea is to revenge kill with Cryo Res on like Chongyun or Shenhe.
I see. Oh, but he opts not to finish off the Raiden.
Yes,
so
because
shocked.
like Crapaholic is kind of bluffing that I haven't lost yet, so that on Shenhe would be a very quick burst. So Diaren doesn't want that to happen.
That was some 5-dimensional chess play. Oh my goodness, the bluff. It worked out so well.
It was not bluff, but like so just something that both players need to take into account.
All right. Looks like Crapaholics thinking about what to do here.
Time for some training?
Oh! They're not gonna burst with Raiden!
Well, they don't have enough dice to do a follow-up here, so I'm assuming they kind of just want to do, they could do a Chong skill, and it wouldn't really affect their game plan.
I see. That would just mean that Chingyun gets his burst once Raiden bursts as well, is that correct?
Yes, it would be ready. Honestly, I think you just swap and pass here.
Which characters should Diaren swap to? They're both looking kind of low, to be honest.
Well, the problem is that you don't want to be on official. I think they're probably going for like a Cox official burst to finish the game, but I guess you stick to Klee. Well, no, you have to switch, otherwise the Super Conduct's going to come out, so it's a bit of a tough spot.
Alright, let's see what they decide to end on. And Crapaholic has decided to end on Raiden, putting her in danger once again, but he does get to act early. Venarina played on Diaren's side. And they have decided to end on Klee, which is going to cause everybody on their team to take a lot of damage from the Super Conduct and reaction. Raiden left on a low 2 health.
Probably going to go for it.
At least she gets to burst before she inevitably leaves the battlefield.
Right. Basically, you're gonna burst, immediately go down, and probably Shenhe burst to Chongyun.
Yes. Okay, and then we got the die rolls. Pretty decent on Crapaholic's side.
I mean, on both sides, they're probably just gonna tune a bunch of cards this round, because everyone's about to go in. Oh no!
Oh!
Wait, I forgot Diaren had priority. Okay, this is not good, actually.
Oh, Diaren had priority? I could have sworn I thought Crapaholic had priority. Oh my goodness. This is looking bad.
Well, I think Diaren is already pretty weak right now, though.
That is
they're
true.
gonna need like Adeptus Nahida burst or something. Well, because Shenhe's gonna burst now.
That is true.
I think Chongyun cleans up from here.
Both players lost a character, but we're looking quite even on health here. Just that Crapaholic's damage is a bit more spread out as opposed to Diaren.
Diaren is stuck on Quicken right now, so yes, they're gonna. Diaren's gonna do more concentrated damage, and I think their game plan here is to Nahida burst on Chongyun for game, because Shenhe won't really do much on her own.
I see. So the aim is to take out Chongyun as fast as possible before he farms his burst. 3 damage coming out from Shenhe's burst.
Honestly, I would have like tacked on a cryo resonance or something. I don't think the summons will be able to do very much before the round ends.
That is true, that is true. Both players are evenly matched on health right now. This is looking very close. But I am a bit worried for Crapaholic because Diaren has the Nahida burst ready. Although she is quite low, so it will be a risk to swap to her. But looks like they do have the quick swap.
But yes! They do have food.
They do, that's true. Meanwhile, Crapaholic doesn't have a lot of food on their end, so that's looking a bit dangerous for them.
They do have Strategize, so they could potentially draw into it.
Oh, true. Strategize can really change the tide of the game here. Diaren now on the last few seconds of their turn, still considering what to do here.
Everyone's so low because of the spread damage or AoE damage.
Yes, this really shows the true power of Superconduct and the Nahida seeds. It's crazy.
Right, both teams pushing a lot of AoE. Unfortunately, the main driver and Klee and Raiden have both gone down, so it's really just down to the core engines of both decks.
Oh no, and the official burst is ready, but we have 4 damage potentially coming out from the cryo res.
They really need the cryo res here.
Yes. Do you think they can take down Fischl before she lands her burst? This is looking so close right now.
I think the problem right now is that Crapaholic can take out Fischl, but that means that Diaren will have priority with the Nahida burst on Chongyun, and that would be game. So they really need food of some kind.
Oh, we got
Adeptus.
Adeptus Temptation. We got food, but not the right kind. That does mean they can take out Fischl. For sure.
Well,
And
I
off she
think,
goes.
I think that's gonna be it. Diaren, like Oswald. No. Crapaholic wins with summons. No, because
Oh, the
no, it has
summons, you're right.
so it's
The
fine.
summons. How much damage is it going to do to the Nahida? The swap to the Chongyun to perhaps maybe keep Shenhe alive, but Nahida's burst
This is gonna be so close.
is gonna come out. Oh, and the swap, the forced swap from the overload forces back to Shenhe.
This
One
is so
health,
close.
Nahida.
I'm
One
pretty
health,
sure Crapaholic
Shenhe.
wins here. Like 2 characters at 1 HP to 1 character at 1 HP.
But yes, AoE could completely like balance the scales.
Oh,
This is
there
so
is no
close.
more AoE.
Oh, you're right.
We're down to vanilla numbers.
That is true. I think this might be game. The gambler set coming out.
See,
But
if
it's not
Diaren
enough.
had Mondstadt Resonance, it would have been game, but unfortunately they did not draw it, so that
Oh,
will
you're
be
right.
GG.
They could have gotten Mondstadt Resonance. What a close game!
Yes, indeed.
That was nail-bitingly close.
Everyone had one
was
hit.
Congratulations to Crapaholic for winning the first game. That game was so exciting.
These have been
That's
some
what a
really
great
good
game to start off.
games.
The series, yes, amazing plays from both players right there. That was so close.
It was pretty close.
What do you think they're gonna bring out for the next deck?
It probably depends, but it's more likely going to be like more AoE decks, or maybe we'll see Bin, or maybe we'll see something aggro. We don't know.
Oh, Bin is in Noelle, Barbara, Ito?
Yes, the Bin stands for Barbara Ito Noel. And the characters are in that.
I love the acronym.
The characters are in that exact order in the decks.
Is there a significance to ordering the characters, like the 3 characters on the screen?
Yes, there definitely is. So it's in case you get overloaded, they'll want you to push you to the character that you can recover from. Here we've got Crepaholic's Agent EC deck here.
With the official Oceanid and Agent.
This
Very
version
interesting.
of Electrocharge is very much it's very much about the long term kind of sustain, and like you want to end on Agent with talent and running a Tubby engine for lots of healing and support.
Yep, we got the Tubby engine right there. 2 Tubbies, 2 Libans. I find Agent to be like a really strange character that just can stay alive for quite a bit because of their stealth mechanic.
Yes, it definitely tanks a lot of damage.
Yeah, I find it frustrating to play against.
This deck is for sure very good at outlasting you.
Yes, alright. Looks like we also have quite a bit of healing from the Favonius Cathedrals. And on to the next deck from Diaren, who has Ayaka, Raiden, and Shenhe. Slightly different variation of what we saw earlier on from Crapaholic.
Yes, this I'm not sure what the Ayaka brings to the table here, considering Chongyun Burst is very, very powerful, while with Ayaka Burst it's very backloaded. Now having 2 summons up in Superconduct is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that Ayaka does have the initial Cryo Infuse, which is good, but her burst is a bit more lacking. So it's kind of, you're training initial damage, better initial damage for a worse burst.
I see. Okay, let's see how this plays out against Crapaholic. Diaren does need to win this game if we want to go on to game 3, so that he still has a chance to potentially land 3rd place in this competition. I'm very excited to see Ayaka though. Ayaka's card is so pretty.
So we're going into this game.
Which deck do you think has a slight advantage here? Do any of them
Agent
counter
EC.
each other?
There's Agent EC is by and far the favored deck here.
I see. Both decks are pretty AoE focused, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
And on to the die rolling phase. Okay. Crapaholic re-rolling most of the die. And we are on to game 2. Starting off again with the Raiden and the Oceanid.
Diarn's probably going to do the standard opener lines. I don't think they drew Adeptus, so they can't do the OTK cheese.
Ooh. Maybe could they have played
Frog and
Strategize to try to
Bird.
get it?
Not bad.
Oh wait, they do have Adeptus now though.
Oh. I mean, for the setup, you kind of need a skill that does 3, so I don't think this will lead to the OTK setup. I mean, in any case, taking out Oceanid or Fischl early is helpful, but if you have to trade a character for it, not necessarily ideal.
I see. A whopping 5 die used by Oceanid to get 2 summons on the board right now. And they managed to draw the frog, which gives extra shield. Great for survivability. Normal attack coming out from Shenhe to farm the burst again. I feel like I'm an expert at Shenhe Superconduct now. I've seen it so much.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very popular deck that has endured various formats.
I do love the deck a lot. Alright, so... Now, Diarn has played Timmy. And on to the roll phase again. The first round went by real quick. Probably just standard opening lines. Am I correct, Torin?
Yeah, they're both just kind of, setting up, playing it out, feeling it out right now. Nothing. I'm not expecting anything like super out of the ordinary from either player right now.
And Official triggers the Electrocharge reaction. Strategize coming out. Let's see what 2 cards he managed to draw from that. Oh, we have 2 I've not lost yet. 2 Edo cards on
They have a
Diarn's
bit
side.
of ramp.
Could be very useful. Alright, and the AoE again comes up from Superconduct. Both players doing a lot of AoE damage across the board. Ooh, any reason why they swapped?
Crapaholic is set up now. DR needs a little bit more time.
I see. Is there any reason why they decided to swap to the agent?
To probably tank whatever hit's about to come their way.
From
Agent,
the...
Crapaholic does have Agent Talon, which is really strong.
I see. Maybe he'll draw it later down the line.
Probably will.
Okay, and... Oh, is that the
It
agent
is,
talent
it is.
card? It is! Nice! So he had it! Huge! Oh, what does his talent card do if you could bring me through that again?
Basically makes Stealth have 3 stacks instead of 2.
Oh, that's huge!
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
so
strong.
great for sustain. And the sustain is going to be so good here for the end phase damage that's about to come in from the summons. Bringing Raiden down to 4 health. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, indeed. I don't
Crapaholic.
think I don't think Diarn has any way to burst on Raiden immediately unless they draw star signs.
I see. Crapaholic is looking a little low right now. Okay, we got the die rolls. I think Crapaholic looks like they're in a better situation. I can't really tell.
They're both players are kind of even right now.
Okay.
That agent is probably going to be fine. 1 hash browns will bring it back to like effectiveness.
True. Another hit on the right, and she's now 1 hit away from being past tense. Yarn is thinking what to do here with their right, and I don't think they can get a burst off, can they?
I think they need to sacrifice someone and get I haven't lost yet.
Hmm. Do you believe they're gonna sacrifice Raiden? Is that the play here? You're
I
thinking.
mean, they could sacrifice Raiden.
Oh, they used the Vanessa card.
It's not something you typically see. It's only used in normal attacking decks.
Oh, but Ayaka normal attacks could be pretty strong, right?
They would be. They would be.
I see. Perhaps it's for that.
I think Diaren could technically Raiden skill again. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
To refresh the stacks on the summon?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. If she's gonna go out, might as well have an extra impact. A few more rounds of the extra poke damage would be pretty good for Diaren.
Yes, correct.
Let's see if Shenhe and Ayaka can bring this back by themselves.
Oh, they just didn't want to.
They didn't want to use the skill for some reason. Maybe to preserve die.
They're
and
kind of
cards?
worried about. I haven't lost yet.
Oh, and Crapaholic opts not to finish off Raiden immediately.
Because Agent has
right. I
burst
think
now.
they're being wary of the Raiden I haven't lost yet card if she goes down.
Okay. Crapaholic is about to weather a bunch of hits. From a fully powered up Ayaka.
This is gonna get really exciting. I have not seen Ayaka for a while, so I'm so happy to see her here. And she freezes the Oceanid! Because Oceanid is inherently water!
No. This isn't boss Oceanid. This is a character Oceanid. It doesn't get frozen.
Oh, it's character Oceanid. Oh, right. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
That would have been huge.
Ayaka only hit for 1 because of the Frog George. So I'm not sure Ayaka's actually gonna do very much. Actually,
I see. Yikes, that's not great. Let's see whether Ayaka can do more over time. Hopefully she can. They still do have that Adeptus Temptation if Ayaka gets her burst.
I think you do attack twice with Ayaka. If Crapaholic isn't careful, probably could drop the gamblers and get more value.
That is true. Alright, Diaren thinking about what to do here with their cards. They have Ayaka on hand. Are they going to go for another normal attack?
If Diaren actually had minty meat rolls, I think they could have like swept, but they don't.
Oh, unfortunate. Was it in their deck? I don't quite remember from earlier.
They're running it. It's Ayaka.
Oh, unfortunate that they didn't manage to pull it. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, it's if this was Chongyun would not have been able to go in immediately. That's the big difference here.
I see. Alright, we got the Gamblers equipped on Ayaka, which is gonna give a lot of die if she's able to finish off somebody.
Probably won't be able to.
Oh, but the cryo die is played. And another normal attack coming out with 3 damage this time, leaving Fischl on 2 HP. That's still quite low. I'm pretty sure Fischl's going to go down here to the end phase damage.
Ooh, if they they didn't draw any minty meat rolls. It would have been really nice. So minty meat rolls plus gamblers, that's like a full suite.
Oh, Arcane Legends card being played here.
Healing Shenhe, okay.
Yes, for the extra out of nowhere die. Shield for Ayaka to tank the end phase damage.
I think it's very calculated, because they're looking to avoid a specific breakpoint. Because it only negated 1 damage.
True.
Once again.
Which leaves Ayaka slightly healthier. Agent is now on 1 health. Same with Raiden. But Diaren does have 2 other characters. Can Ayaka bring this back? I'm so excited for Ayaka. All right, we're seeing the die rolls here today.
Ayaka is pretty low. Everyone on Diaron's team is pretty low right now. I feel like Agent could clean up here, honestly.
Sure, this could go either way. Oh! An Agent finishes off Ayaka, leaving only Raiden and Shenhe.
Oh, this is not good. Crapaholic is gonna have both characters with burst ready. I don't think Diaren has enough resources left to finish off Crapaholic here.
Oh no. Actually, why did they swap to Raiden to just burst with her? Is it because Agent's only on 1 health?
Well, if Crapaholic has gamblers, it'd probably be bad.
I see. Alright, Crapaholic. Over on to the Oceanid. A fully charged Oceanid burst. But with not many summons on the board, the Oceanid burst won't do as much. But since everyone is solo, it could finish someone off.
It would finish everyone off. So that Oceanid burst currently would do 4. That's enough to take out Shenhe. And Raiden just dies to a normal attack, so...
Oh dear. This is not looking good for Diaren. But they do have the Lotus Crisp. Perhaps they could help. Along with, I haven't lost yet.
If a Lotus Crisp goes down, they just... Ooh, I haven't lost yet. What are they planning?
I haven't lost yet on Shenhe. Could this turn the game around? Are they going to burst?
I'm not sure, honestly. It could. It could.
They do have Adeptus Temptation and the Cryo Resonance card.
It could do a big impact here. It's so close to the end of the game. Like, what is? I don't think Adeptus will accomplish anything.
Adeptus increases the ult damage, correct?
Yes. The thing is that
Shenhe is stacked right now. Let's see how much damage she's gonna do with her burst. She does 5, leaving Oceanid on 1.
Diaren might actually have enough to push through this.
Oh my goodness, the cards in his hand were the key to his success here. The insane Adeptus Temptation and Cryo Resonance, making the Shenhe hit way harder than she has before. But we do have that Favonius Cathedral and Crapaholic, which is free.
Crapaholic needs to burst here.
Enough.
They actually have to burst.
Oh, but do they have enough cards? They're not bursting. Well, aren't they gonna...
Okay, they passed with Cryo, so this is fine. This is fine.
Oh, okay. They survive because of the Favonius Cathedral. Oh, both players are so close.
But then Raiden could normal attack, so Crapaholic needs like Lotus Crisps or something.
All right, let's see. Maybe their card rolls here are the most important part. Will Crapaholic get a Lotus Crisp? And he does! He rolls the Lotus Crisp!
Oh, no way!
Yes, the Lotus Crisp, Torin! He has it! No way! He pulled it at the last moment!
A true gamer always gets the right cards when they need it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am on the edge of my seat. What is going to happen? We also do have a Lotus Crisp over on Diaren's side, but I'm not sure if it's enough to keep anyone alive. Oh my goodness, what does he do here?
I think
he does have a lot of
I think Oceanid burst, and then normal attack the Raiden.
All right, here comes the Oceanid burst.
Here comes the airplane.
Or not? He's thinking. Why is he thinking? Oh, he's thinking about whether he can see his burst.
No. They're just thinking about it. They're just thinking. This is, you know, when players think, they just mouse over to the normal attack button randomly. What? Okay.
But he opts for a normal attack instead. Is there something we're not seeing here? I think Crapaholic knows something that I just can't see.
Oh.
And the cutscene card is played.
I don't know why they did that.
And
that
here comes the normal attack and it finishes off the... Oh! Why did they opt not to burst? I do not understand. But game 2 goes to Diaren, which means we're going to game 3! That was so wild. That was beyond my wildest expectations. These two have cooked up a real storm. Torin, what do you think happened at the end there?
What was Crapaholic doing? I don't understand.
Oh dear. Maybe they were thinking too much. Like maybe they thought there was something else going on.
Uh-huh.
Or is there perhaps like a miscalculation?
Might have been. Oh no, I saw the winning line and Crapaholic just didn't take it. Maybe they were panicking.
Yeah, maybe they were. This is a very high stakes competition after all. But we are having a game 3, so Crapaholic could definitely bring it back. I am so
for
excited.
sure.
This is so close. The games have been so close. These two. All right, Crapaholic coming in with Bin, like you said earlier.
This is a very standard bin list.
You have predicted the future. Crapaholic's profile picture really kind of reflects what happened the previous round.
Yeah, no joke.
Yes, but we have Barbara, Ito, and Noelle. A very long, sustained deck. Is that correct, Torin?
Very much so. And you just set up Ito, and then you go in swinging.
Nice. Okay. So nothing out of the ordinary here. All standard stuff.
Yep, looks like a pretty typical list. I mean, I would consider Bin as like a quote unquote solved deck. Like, you know, we already figured out what you need to make it tick.
I see. All right, we do have the Mondstadt card that could come in handy later down the line, and we have Diaren with Razor, Chongyun, and Beidou. I've never seen this before in a competition. I think personally, what do you think of this deck, Torin?
It's a Chong Razor deck, so basically, the whole point is to like get all your bursts out. I have no idea how you do this without Raiden. Normally it'd be Raiden instead of Beidou, so I'm assuming they're just gonna leverage Electro Resonance and... Wait, is that the only energy card they have? Huh.
Oh, which energy card are you talking about?
Electro Resonance. There's no Star Signs, no Lisu. Like Electro Resonance that's it.
Huh, interesting. Well, maybe Diaren has an unorthodox method here for their deck. We shall see. What would you say drives this deck? What would you say is the main character of this deck, the one that dishes out the most damage?
On Diaren's team, it's Razor for sure.
Razor? Alright, let's see some Razor plays.
I'm very confused what Beidou does here, because typically, like, you run Raiden and Raiden Burst, and your whole team is immediately set up.
Well, she does have some shield for extra sustain. Perhaps that could be good. But it does seem that they might struggle to get their bursts up. It does seem a bit pricey. Crapaholic rerolling almost all of their cards. Okay, and we are off to the final game to decide who gets third place.
It's really up to what the strategy here is. I'm curious as to what Diaren has intended, because with Beidou, the energy generation is pretty low.
Ooh, I see. You're right. And her burst is costly as well. It's 3 energy. Well, Crapaholic just starting off playing all the support cards in his hand. Immediately.
4 dice for Chong Talent.
We got the Chong Talent out, a swap to Beidou. Right now, Beidou will have cryo-infused attacks thanks to the field, bringing Noelle down immediately to 4 health. That first round went by so fast, my goodness.
Maybe this is the early aggression that Diaren's looking for.
Yes. And they got just that. Could this be enough to win them the game? Or is it too soon to say anything?
Too soon to say. It's they're definitely pushing a lot faster than a normal Raiden variant would, though.
Wish me luck.
But Barbara here could definitely heal up Noelle a lot. Elemental skill coming out from Beidou to give her an extra shield.
This is gonna hurt. Crapaholic's about to eat an electro charge.
Oh,
wait, I forgot Barbara's skill is only on end phase. Never mind.
Okay, we're fine. But later on, that is going to hurt the Noelle, perhaps.
It's going to hit pretty hard.
Yikes. Well, that's a unfortunate synergy on Crapaholic's side.
We can do this.
But after all, this build is quite tanky, so Ben might be able to survive. We got the heals for days everywhere. Everyone's getting food. The whole kitchen is out. Barbara's been healed. Maybe that's enough for the end phase electro charge that's gonna happen because of Barbara's healing loop. But it's okay. The heal negates everything.
Beto Burst already prepped. That's actually kind of surprising. You know, I was expecting it to be slow and slow down the deck, but Beto Burst with Chong talents up right now doesn't sound that bad an idea.
Yes, that was fast. Alright. The Iron getting really good with the die over there. So many Omni down their side. Parametric Transformers played. Alright, here comes the Elemental Burst from Beto, which helps to give her a shield and also gives Electro Charged every single time there's a normal attack. And
here we go.
All the AoE reactions in the world. Let's go.
We can do this.
Okay, let's swap to Barbara for extra sustain. Can Barbara keep her team alive?
I'm not sure, honestly. This Crapaholic's about to hit back really hard, though, except that they're not set up at all.
True. All of their resources has gone into just staying alive with Barbara. Alright, are we heading towards a Barbara burst here?
I think that's the only thing they can do, honestly.
Alright, healing for Ito. Looks like they've decided to kind of just sacrifice Noelle if it comes to it. Focusing all the healing on keeping Ito alive. I mean, Ito could do a lot of damage once he comes out swinging, you know? He needs his burst, though.
The Bell is really good on Ito. I think Barbara Burst would win this game.
Oh my goodness. Let's see if Diaren can pull off that Barbara burst. Crapaholic really has to stop that burst if he wants to get third place. We can do this.
Yeah, once Crapaholic does Barbara Burst, I think Diaren is going to be a little behind.
Alright, the swap over to the Chongyun. We're just gonna give... Oh! At least Barbara at 1 health! It's not gonna be enough to burst though! She's gone, but she did manage to get out a Melody loop.
Does Diaren take this kill? I think they do. They have to. Even if there's I haven't lost yet, they take this.
Alright, they took the kill. And now we're on to Ito, who only has 1 energy. We do need more, and we have equipped the Bell. Does the Bell give better sustain?
Yes, technically the shield is useful, as well as just +1 damage. Always a nice thing to have.
True, alright. Another super conduct reaction on the Ito.
Alright.
I haven't lost yet is played, and a swapped Noelle.
Yes, they don't have enough dice to clean up with Ito.
I see. So we're just letting Noelle take all the hits for Ito before the end phase. Oh wow, this is looking really bad for Crapaholic, isn't it? Unless Ito somehow turns
Crapaholic is gonna need to draw some defensive options of some kind. Like probably a Lotus Crisp, hopefully. But yeah, no, Crapaholic is very behind. Between Chong and Beto, a lot of damage has been put out. In fact, I think Chong Burst would finish the game.
Yikes, this is not looking good for Crapaholic. Let's see if this one-man Ito army can bring the game back. Oh dear. I am so worried for Crapaholic. Okay. We got the die out. A lot of die, but a lot of die is not going to keep him alive. We also got the Mondstadt card. He can swing multiple times. This could be huge.
After all,
and he gets to go again because he got a kill. All right.
Very powerful.
Next turn. Switching onto the Razor. Is he going to hit the Razor again? He is for 6 damage.
Huge. This is huge.
But now, Ito is looking a bit vulnerable with only 7 health. Normal attack played. 0 damage though because of the shield.
Unfortunately, Diaren doesn't have any response to this.
And he finishes off the Razor too! All the characters falling one after another to the insane Ito, who has just brought this game back immediately.
Beto...
Can Beto bring this back though?
Beto burst again, but...
Yes.
Does just what's their follow up here? Wait, that's
still have
enough.
that
That's enough.
leftover melody loop. And that's the game.
Diarn takes it over Crepaholic.
Oh, leftover effects. That what? That went by so fast.
Wow.
Oh my
I
goodness.
guess I completely underestimated the power of Beto.
Yes, Beto. Congratulations to Yaren for winning game 3.
Yeah, Diarn is now 3rd place. Crepaholic 4th place.
Yes. Both players have played extremely well to get all the way up here, so congratulations to them both. Amazing games from the both of them. That was so riveting.
So I feel like Crepaholic
So-
could have won that set if they just didn't throw in game 2. This is really painful
Yes.
to see.
I really don't know what happened there. Anyway, after this we'll be having the grand finals, but we're gonna take a short break right now. So go grab some water and snacks and be sure to stay on.
We'll be right back.
And welcome back from the break, everyone. We're about to head into the grand finals of the competition. I hope the games will be as riveting ones as the ones we've seen so far. So, Torin, is there anything you're looking forward to seeing?
Well, I hope we get to see some new cards or strategies in action, as even the previous format's decks have changed a little bit.
Ooh, in what ways have they changed, actually?
So I think a couple of decks, they've discovered some new strategies, like cards to tech in changes in ratios, and even, I guess, occasionally maybe a new variant of an old deck, like same characters, but like the strategy might have changed.
Oh, I see. I hope personally that we get to see the new characters that they released. You know, like maybe it's CC.
Yeah, Chi-Chi would be pretty nice.
That'll be great. I love how All can like bring someone back. That is so cool.
I've actually seen
Okay.
it before, honestly, but coming up next, looks like we got SL2 versus Ice-T.
Is it SI2 or SL2? I can't tell.
Wait, is that an I or an L? I can't tell.
I think it's an I personally. We can decide on one though. I apologize in
I'll
advance.
be able to recognize it based off of the profile picture alone.
I apologize in advance as I2 if I'm pronouncing your name wrongly. Anyway, the players in the finals here today have come a long way. This is the brackets. As you can see, the players at the very top, Ice-T and SI2, they have won every single match in these brackets. They are incredibly accomplished players, and they're finally gonna battle it out for the $1,000 grand prize that's coming here. Do you see any names here that you recognize?
I recognize the SUC clan. I'm not gonna say it the way they want me to say it. But here we've got SI2, Shenna SC. Very standard list here, just a little heavier on the send-offs.
I love their profile picture. It is so cute. Okay, but yep, this deck we've seen it many, many times. Let's see how well they're able to play it. This deck can do a lot, as we've seen. Any interesting cards in the support card section or anything?
I mean, standard ratios, except for the fact that they swapped out one Varanara for a extra send-off, so maybe they're expecting a lot of Electrocharge decks.
True. I mean, that is true. Nowadays, I feel like so many decks really depend on summons, so the send-offs could be huge here. But we won't be able to tell until we see his opponent, Ice-T's deck, which should be coming up very, very soon. I'm really excited to see what it is. Oh yes,
look,
it's not a mirror matchup. Let's go.
Look at that. It's Agent EC.
Oh, we've also seen that earlier on in this competition. But we'll get to see both decks head to head here. Oh dear, they do have the send-offs though. This could be bad for Ice-T.
I mean, send-off is just ammunition in this matchup. You're just shooting each other's birds down, you know?
Alright, let's see who'll win the bird sniping war. Again, any interesting cards on Ice-T's side?
This looks pretty standard. I mean, they're running... I guess they're a lot heavier on healing compared to the last list we looked at, and they're running Sumeru City as well, which is pretty interesting pick. Now, Sumeru City is the one I was thinking about earlier with Rana. Sumeru City reduces dice cost if you have more cards than you do dice, I think.
Oh wow, that could be really useful. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
It says here, when your character uses a skill or equips a talent card, if you do not have more elemental dice and cards in your hand, spend one less elemental dice once per round.
Oh, whoa, that could be really clutch, you know?
Alright.
Any deck you think has a higher chance?
Probably
of
Agent
winning?
EC, honestly.
Agent EC? Okay.
Oh no, both players got send off. This is not good for
the send-off war.
This is not good for SI2.
Okay, let's see what they're gonna start off with. My prediction from watching
Time
a
for
lot
some
of this
training?
is Raiden and it's not Raiden, never mind. It's Chunhyun and
Yeah,
Ushina.
this is the other opener where you Chongyun skill into Raiden skill. Or
I
normal
see.
attack, depends.
Okay. It depends on the die, is it?
They got perfect dice. They can do whatever they want.
Oh my goodness, they actually did.
And we're here in spectator mode for once, so not recording both sides of the board.
Oh, let's go. That's so cool. Anyway, we can see both players die on the right over there.
Yes, it's definitely
Very useful.
very helpful.
Okay, so the one on the right is for SI2, correct? And the one on the left is for Ice-T.
Correct. They line up with the colors on their profile names.
Okay, both players are... Wait, not both players. Ice-T is thinking about what to do here. Are they going to start... They wanted to start off with Oceanid, but they unfortunately were incredibly unlucky with the die roll, it seems.
They can tune... No, they can still tune 2 and scale. It's okay.
This is a very sticky situation regardless. Oh, they decided to just normal attack?
Oh no, they
No
really low
summons.
rolled, that means.
Oh no. Maybe they don't want to tune any of the cards in their hand.
A touch of frost.
That is probably the case. They're just gonna ramp and pass turn. Oh no.
And on the other hand, SI2 here had like nearly perfect die rolls. This is looking bad for Ice-T.
Yeah, they're gonna just Tubby Liben pass.
Yep, it looks like they're doing that. They're just playing all the support cards and they're going to end turn. Or not? Oh, they did. They ended
Stay
the turn.
close
So
and you
Ice-T
will
will get
live.
to start first, but unfortunately, they didn't manage to get any summons on the board.
There is no escape.
Elemental skill coming out from Raiden, just like you said it would. Gamblers on the Chongyun, preparing
They're
for
fully set up.
Wax.
They're complete. In fact, if SI2 draws Adeptus, they could just one-shot the Oceanid. That would be really bad.
Yikes. That would be super bad. It's so important that we at least get some frogs or birds on the table right now.
We need some Hydro Mimics on the
Yes,
board.
we really do. We need it for the electro charge reaction. Okay, well, it looks like Icy has a lot more die this time. Hopefully we'll get to see some good mimics, but the mimics can't be removed though, unfortunately, because of the Hu Tao send-off. I'm a bit worried about how Oceanid's only on 5 health.
Yeah, a good Raiden Burst would do it. So, kind of worrying. I mean, once again, SI2 have, like, really good dice.
Then again, Ice-T did put a lot into investment, you know? He's got his support cards. Hopefully that pays off in the long run. A lot of things are cheaper on his card hand right now. So he has pretty good die economy, I guess.
Oh
Alright,
my
and here
gosh.
comes the heal on the Oceanid with 2 mimics summoned. SI2 is considering what to do in response now.
I don't think you send off here at all. Like, neither of those summons go down to send off.
What would you send off, if at all?
Just don't use it right now. Not worth it.
When's a good time to use it?
Usually a good time to use send off would be like official summon before they applied any electro.
I see, because right now there's no threat of the electro charged, correct? Because there's no electro applied on SI2 at all.
Right. There's nothing to react with on Raiden.
Okay. SI2 is thinking about what to do here. They do have very good die, like you said.
I think they just normal attack.
Yep. And you're right. Here comes the normal attack. Fully charged Raiden Burst.
And then Ice-T is gonna switch to official, Sumeru City, and skill. And then SI2 will punish that with send off and life sucks.
Oh no!
Now you shall perish!
Oh no,
All right, let's
not
see if it
to.
plays out exactly like you said. I have a feeling they'll do that too. Honestly, Yep, just like you said.
By royal decree!
All according to the script, dude. I mean, there is still the initial electro application, I guess.
Yeah, like if SI2 had like just one more dice, send off would have been great. I feel like what they should have done is that before they swapped, they needed to have used
What
changing
exactly
shifts, but
is
they didn't.
teamwork?
So
Oh no. Unfortunately, not sufficient die on SI2 sides to do the send-off. Instead, they swapped to Shenhe to tank some of the hits.
It's not
And
really
potentially
the end
get
of
first
the world, because like they were gonna switch to Shenhe anyways. So I guess
True,
they're really
true.
not particularly picky on the amount of damage they're taking right now.
Alright. Even though Icy had a pretty unfortunate first round, this is looking a little more balanced, is it? I'm not too sure.
Looking pretty typical.
Okay, back to the die rolls. Will SI2 have insane tier luck again? It's looking pretty good so far.
Their dice has been nothing
Oh.
short of consistent.
Yes, that is crazy. SI2 is insane rolls right now. Okay, and on to Ice-T again. What will they do here? A Lotus Crisp applied on the Oceanite. And the swap to the Oceanite comes. Are we trying to get her burst? I think we are.
Cryo Incarnate!
Elemental burst coming out from Shenhe.
Oh no, this is not good.
For which side?
Not good for Ice-T. Oh, but the send-off, I forgot about that. That's gonna
the
really
send-off.
hurt.
In the image
so
of
it's
the
looking
wilderness.
legendary, I guess. A massive burst removed from the field thanks to send-off. Dude, send-off is so strong, man.
Versus Shenhe SC, it is very strong. This is what's gonna keep Ice-T in the game.
I see. I ever got completely wiped by a Xiao card while playing a version of Oceanite Fischl.
Really?
Yes. It cleared all my summons.
What does SI2? I think SI2 is gonna go back to Raiden and skill, or because like Chongyun won't be able to. Well, Chongyun could take out Oceanid, but like, there's no point. Oceanid already has summons up.
Alright, so
Present.
Well, I
quick
guess they're gonna
swap
go
over
for it.
to
I mean,
Chongyun.
Ice-T's
Submit
probably
for
gonna swap
judgment.
to.
Not
Oh,
Water
okay.
to
Where? And the Torn Burst takes down Oceanid! There goes the Oceanid Burst!
That's actually not gonna super hurt Ice-T in the long run because they have 2 summons up still. That's a lot of damage. Fischl can refresh Oz, and then Agent will mop up anything left. SI2
true.
needs a little something extra to push here. Probably gonna
SI2
need another
does-
quick kill.
SI2 does have the Hu Tao send-off card though.
Yes, probably should save it for the second Oz though.
Okay. Alright, swap onto the Agent. Agent is pretty tanky after all. Maybe that could be enough.
Oh, look at that double Sumeru City. That reduces cost by 2.
Oh, that is crazy. Double
Yeah.
Sumeru City. That's insane.
That's when things get a little silly.
He's gonna have some really cheap cards if he
You know,
plays this
we're
right.
we're in the what do they call it during the story quest when you're like in a dream inside of a dream?
Samsara?
Yeah, we're in the Samsara cycle now.
Yes, we are. I loved that quest, by the way.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it was great.
SI2 is thinking about what to do here. They have just completely used all their bursts. Unfortunately, the Shenhe burst is gone. Normal attack from Chongyun onto the Agent.
That really hurts. They needed to do skill pretty badly, but they just didn't have the dice.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
because
no,
Chongyun
that's
might go
not
down
what you want to
quite
get rid
fast.
of.
At least if he had skilled, the skill would have survived even if he, you know, were to be taken down by Agent and Covenant!
What
They're
exactly
just gonna
is
swap
teamwork?
and yeah, swap and heal.
Oh, just a swap? Okay, okay.
Oh, they're not even gonna heal. Okay.
Huh. Okay. Alright, this is looking a little dangerous for SI2. And the shield from the Agent is gone.
Oh, I see. They intentionally didn't skill on Chongyun. They wanted the Electro on Agent.
Oh, big brain plays. I see, I see. Okay. Alright. Will SI2 get another god tier roll? I mean, it's looking pretty good already. Lots of Cryo and Electro as usual.
Oh, wow.
This guy does not miss.
SI2 getting all the healing suddenly.
This guy has been blessed by the TCG gods for this game.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, the send-off is the one bad thing that's happened so far. And it might actually be enough for Ice-T to bring it back.
True,
That's
true.
the crazy part.
That
Agent
send-off
EC
is
is
so
just
powerful.
that strong.
Okay. Alright, now we're down to one last bird. Ice-T is thinking about what to do here. They are an agent currently. They do not have a lot of die. Actually, they do. They have like 4 die for agent. That's quite a bit.
I think if you use agent, okay, they're gonna
My curse!
take down Shenhe. That's gonna leave SI2 with options because they can use I haven't lost yet, as well as gamblers to potentially take out agent. Yeah, they have Lotus Crisp as well.
Oh no! Oh no!
Agent Burst is gonna be
that
enough
could keep
with
Chongyun alive quite a
Adeptus.
bit.
Like, that is a lot of damage though. So
Do you think it's worth it for Ice-T to use their burst on Chongyun here to finish him off?
the problem is that if it's Fischl versus Raiden, Raiden wins.
True. We need to save that burst for Raiden, perhaps?
Ice-T needs to swap to Fischl as much as it hurts.
How are we
and
gonna
they need to
finish off
heal
the
agent
Chongyun,
or
though?
agent skill.
I see. Okay. Ice-T is still considering what to do here. Do they burst or do they swap? They also have a lot of cards at their disposal. They could potentially get a burst right now if they wanted to. Okay, not immediately, but they do have the Mona card to get an extra energy. Are they gonna burst? No, the quick swap.
Yeah, they needed to swap.
rest
but,
for the wicked.
Skill is good here.
Okay, another Oz for that last bit of Electro Charged. And Overload. Alright, SI2. What it's gonna do in response. He can finish off the Fischl here, can't he? With a normal attack? Is it enough damage? I'm not too sure.
They have this. They have the skill. They could Gambler's skill here and
Get a
then-
lot of die.
I think the thing is it leaves Chongyun open to Agent Burst, and if it's Agent versus Raiden, even though Agent's at low health, Agent will win.
I see. Okay. This is looking very close. Both players thinking very hard about what to do here.
I think it really sucks, but like I think if SI2 doesn't go in, the summons will clean up Chongyun, and that's pretty bad. If Chongyun
Stay
does go
close
in,
and you will live.
Agent's gonna be able to come in and finish.
Oh, but they opted to swap to Raiden instead. Looks like they're gonna let Raiden take a lot of end phase damage here.
I mean Raiden's skill is not a bad idea here, honestly.
I didn't even
Raiden's skill
consider
and
that.
Baranara.
So many options, so little time. Oh, we got some healing over on Ice-T's side. And the Lotus Crisp as well for extra sustain. This healing could be so important. In the end game, the healing could be so important. Okay. Looks like we might be staying on Fischl.
Fischl Burst would actually win the game here, so...
True, he does have the Mona card to get Fischl's Burst immediately, but unfortunately not enough die.
Well, Raiden doesn't have enough to take out Fischl here.
True. So it looks like we're trying to get a Fischl Burst for next turn, perhaps?
Oh, that is an option.
Okay. On to SI2. Fischl does have a first mover's priority. Because
There is no
Ice did
escape.
end the round. And an elemental skill comes out from Raiden. The question is, do we want Chongyun to take the end phase damage or Raiden?
No, you want
It's gonna be quite a bit of
Chongyun
end
to
phase
live.
damage here. Chongyun to live? Will he live? I think he will, right? He'll take like 1 damage.
Just the 1 damage, yeah. Thing
The
is,
super conduct.
I think Fischl Burst would clean up though after
Not
that.
super conduct,
so I
electro
think
charge.
Ice-T's probably about to take this.
I see. Yikes. Despite the really good die rolls for SI2, Agent EC is indeed very strong. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh,
They're
and they
gonna heal
decided...
and Gamblers.
Okay,
that is
okay.
enough. That's actually enough for Raiden to live.
Oh! Raiden's gonna be pretty healthy after this. I mean, healthier than she
relatively
would have been if
speaking, yeah.
she didn't eat all that food. Okay. This might be
Another
the
send
final
off. Not gonna
round.
do anything.
Round 5, everybody. Game 1 of the finals. This might decide game 1. Okay, let's look at the die rolls. SI2 never missing again, as usual.
What is this
Evil
dice?
Ice-T is a little sadder on the die, but hey, he is Runner.
They have Sumeru City.
Runner.
They'll be fine.
True, true. Oh yes, no. Sorry, that's called Sumeru City.
Come,
Oh, the
separate
priest
out
himself
again.
official, which finishes off Chongyun. And
After
leaves
all
Raiden
that
at 2 health.
training.
Can she burst to
Yep,
take down?
As I
the-
thought, the hash browns only delayed the inevitable.
Oh dear.
Official burst is enough to like clean up.
Oh no. Oh no, and SI2 knows this, but they will play to the very end. And that's a GG for SI2. Ice-T taking the first round.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
goodness. Wow, that was really surprising. I really thought that Ice-T was in a really bad position because of his poor die roll in round 1.
Uh-huh.
But he managed to bring it back, which really just shows his pure skill, dude.
Yeah, Ice-T really showing the power of Agent EC in that matchup.
Definitely, definitely. That was pretty close game, to be honest. Pretty close game.
I think it was decided once when SI2 didn't send off Oz at the correct time. They just went for a normal attack instead.
Oh, that really goes to show, like, how important every single decision you make. You know, one decision could cost you the whole game, even if it was done somewhere in the middle or even the front, maybe. Okay, SI2's deck. This time they are playing Klee, Cutting, and Bennett, an overload deck.
Yeah, this is Pyrokek. We've seen this before. Pretty old deck. At this point, it'd be considered a little outdated, honestly, just to play this, because most people will probably play Clemona instead, although Clemona has fallen off, so perhaps trying to bring something old back.
I see, yeah, I remember seeing this deck a few times as well. Bennett could be really huge for the sustain. Anything interesting in their cards on the right? Or is it standard? No send-offs this time.
This is definitely a standard list, I feel like.
I see, I see. They do have the 2 sacrificial... Is that sacrificial sword?
That is Sack Sword, yeah.
Oh, 2. Are they planning to put 1 on both Cutsing and Bennett?
Cushing Bennett's from Onset Resonance.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
anyway.
Another Chong Razor with Beto.
Yeah, you've seen
This
before.
must be the newest version of the deck. I must have been incorrect earlier.
Looks like this deck has grown in popularity. We're singing it again. We've kind of seen how it played earlier, but early on we didn't quite get to see Razor shine. So hopefully we get to see it this time, because Razor was wiped out by Ito last time.
I feel like in this variant of the deck, Razor is actually the like backup carry.
Oh, he's the backup. So you would say it's more Chongyun and Beto doing the hard carry work?
Yeah, no, that's what it feels like, honestly.
Yeah, that's how the deck was like last time. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Note the minty meat rolls here.
Oh yeah, the minty meat rolls, right? Because the auto attacks are so important once you get the Beto ult. Is that correct?
Yeah. Once you get the Beto, just normal attack a bunch of times.
Correct. Okay. Is there any deck you think has a slight edge here, if at all?
That's a good question. Pyrokek's very aggressive, so if they can take out Beto early, could swing in their favor.
Wasn't there like a... Oh wait, no. I believe that was the Clemona deck, right? With the OTK.
I won't hold you back.
Pyrokek can also OTK.
Oh. Does he have the cards for that though?
There's a what?
Does he have the cards for that?
I don't
Ice
think so.
tea?
You need like Pyro Resonance.
I see. Okay, and we are starting off. Looks like we're back to the old spectator function.
Well, no big deal. Well, actually, they just forgot to extend the dice thing in. The
Oh,
spectator
we just can't see the die yet. Okay, maybe we'll see it later. Anyway, oh, there we go. Right on command. Nice. Okay. Let us see.
I do think there's a setup to OTK here, but SI2 going for more setup instead. Sack Sword on Bennett, so they're definitely looking to generate a lot of dice here.
I'd love to see an OTK. That would be great. Alright, the auto attack on Beidou. Doing 4 damage thanks to the sword.
Right. Sack Sword actually lets you attack twice and still equip a weapon, so that's a pretty handy trick.
I see. Alright.
Opting to just Libin instead, okay.
Yep, and that's the end of round 1. That was fast.
A bit dangerous
Another
here
auto
though. Beidou getting free energy without
Yeah,
uncontested.
she really is. She's already 2 energy in. Double Pyro Die for SI2.
It looks like SI2 decided to go and set up Bennett instead of going for like any fast damage. Which I'm not
More
sure if that's
for
the correct
sustain?
play against this Beidou deck.
What do you think would be an appropriate play against the Beidou deck? Is it just to do as much damage as possible and take out someone quickly?
Yeah, like Kaching onto Bennett or Klee even. But they just didn't have Pyro Res, so they weren't able to go for that play.
I see, but Beidou is looking quite low here unless she has some healing of some sort.
Yeah, no, there's Pyrokick doesn't have a lot of healing, so Ice-T is the one that's supposed to survive.
Oh, but Beidou was looking really low because she didn't manage to get out her skill too much to absorb that damage. Ice-T is thinking about what to do here.
They're
Seymour Razor.
they don't have any healing. They actually have to swap. Oh no, they're just gonna go for a burst, I
They're gonna
guess.
ult? Okay. Oh no,
Oh,
they'll swap over to the
interesting.
Chongyan.
Wait, no, they have fast swap. This is a bait. This is a bait.
Oh, it's a bait! Alright, and here comes the burst with the mad heals. I remember, I've seen a game where Bennett just one-man
Swift and
army
merciful.
and completely survived by himself.
True. Bennett, I don't think they use talent here though. So Bennett will only be able to heal unless he's above 6 health.
Oh, okay. That is not as strong, then. What? Hey, at least he can heal once. Right, Ice-T thinking about what to do here. How will he get the Beidou burst off? A
Fast swap Beidou burst immediately, and then keep swinging, I guess, as
What was
Razor
Ice-T
and
trying to-
anyone else.
What was Ice-T trying to bait SI2 into thinking by swapping to Chongyun?
Basically, make SI2 think it's safe to burst. But the problem is that now that burst is out, Beidou's gonna clap back with burst on. Clap back on Bennett with burst, and if Bennett goes down, that's very bad news for SI2.
True. And he's only on 5 health, and there is that cryo application on him for extra super conduct damage.
Klee is here.
Oh,
Okay,
the swap to
I think
the
SI2
Klee.
knows what's up.
Yep, he knows. He's a knower. He saw through their plan. Alright, Ice-T. What's he going to do here now that he can't finish the Bennett off? Oh! Did he just end his round with 5 die?
They want priority.
Oh wow, they want priority that bad. Okay. Interesting.
Let's go.
SI2 now.
Time is
deciding
against
what
us.
to do. They do not have priority anymore. Just swapping around to cutting.
This won't do
Fire die
anything
is
because
played.
they have fast swap.
Normal attack? Perhaps?
Don't blink!
They have to skill.
The scourge of
Sword
evil.
removed and
remains.
oh, Chugin gets taken down! Don't blink indeed! I blinked and Chungin disappeared. My goodness.
Yeah, no. At this point, it's gonna be like Razor versus the entire team, except SI2 has Bennett burst up, which is bad news.
Oh,
They do one more attack here.
They can do another attack. Oh, the turn priority wasn't worth it though. Oh,
Don't blink.
all the freaking die in the world.
I don't think Beidou Changrazor has what it takes.
Let's see. I have a bad feeling as well. SI2 looks very, very healthy here. Looks like there might be a game 3. SI2 does need to win this if he wants a chance to win the competition. Oh gosh. Alright,
I don't see how
Chang the
Ice-T
Knight.
wins here.
Oh! And here comes Beidou, the sacrificial lamb. Potentially, I don't see much healing on Ice-T's side. I see perhaps a Lotus Crisp?
This is the last turn for Ice-T.
Power the Python!
Alright. Maybe the burst can help. Just a little bit with the shield.
It only reduces by 1, minimum of 2.
Yikes. That is not very promising.
With Bennett burst up, this is pretty negligible.
Yep, looks like this might be a GG already. SI2 is in an incredibly advantageous position. The Bennett burst up. Cutsing almost has her burst as well.
I'm pretty sure Ice-T has like the go next mentality because they dropped all this stuff that costs dice.
You're right, they just played everything and went, okay, yep, we're done. We're done here. Minty meat rolls! Make sure our characters are well fed before they're sent off. Alright. Still quite a bit of damage, but perhaps not enough. And they still have that burst, that cutscene burst.
I mean, just Ice-T is just out of life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
SI2 just has too much health, you know, to go down.
Yes, he really does. And he still
Are they gonna Kuching Burst to do like a flashy finish?
I think the previous game, Ice-T was very, very nice. Like they didn't do a flashy finish, even though they could have. He just did a normal attack.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Ooh, they're stalling. Okay.
Maybe they're trying to play it safe. Oh. Okay. Extra attack in from all the die.
Couldn't break the curse.
Alright, Klee finishes this.
Takes down Bennett, but yeah, Klee can do so much damage. And there's the overload reaction that can happen on Razor thanks to the Electro. And down goes Razor as expected. GG's. SI2 takes the second game. So we're going on to game 3. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see the final game.
Yeah, definitely. This is looking to be another three game match.
Yeah, we got back-to-back 3 games. I love that. I really do. I'm so excited to see their upcoming decks. This game is a little more tilted in SI2's favor in general, though.
It depends on what the next steps are.
Do you think the reason for that was perhaps like the deck choice? Maybe the cards they pulled? What do you think helped SI2 overwhelmingly win that match?
Pyrokek is just more aggressive deck, while Changrazor with Beidou kind of a bit slower, even if it hits pretty hard.
I see. Okay, let's see what their final decks are going to be. Are we going to see anything new? I want to see it, see. Okay, we have seen this before. It's Electrocharged with Nahida. Oh my goodness, Nahida again.
It's NEC.
This is a very strong deck, isn't it, Torin?
It is quite a good deck.
Again, a lot of AoE damage, or they have one send-off card. Maybe that could be really pivotal, depending on what Ice-T is going to play into this.
I mean, it's probably just in case of other EC decks and Shenhe SC. Send-off, in this format, the thing that send-off hurts the most is Shenhe SC.
Oh, but that's already been played, right?
It has.
It's already been played. But wait, was it played by? I kind of forgot.
Ice-T was the one
it was
playing
played by Ice-T. Okay, so we know for a fact we're not seeing Shenhe Superconduct again.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat thankfully. I've seen the deck a lot. I want to see new stuff. Okay, and we
Oh
have
no! Oh no!
a brand new deck we totally haven't seen before. We have Bin. Interesting. Oh, wait, what's the dynamic between these two decks?
Basically, Bin needs to out-heal and outlast the EC deck. I think they got what it takes, to be honest. It really depends.
Alright, let's see if...
Standoff does nothing versus Bin.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Send-off does absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, Ice-T does have a send-off, which could really hurt, potentially.
It's situational, but it can do something, at least.
Alright, we got the typical Mondstadt card. Maybe we'll see a massive Ito one-man wipe. Well, it was close to a one-man wipe. Let's see if he pulls it off this time. It's so exciting whenever he does that. Are those two gamblers? Oh, two bells as well.
Yeah, this is a standard list for sure.
Okay. Is it to get a higher chance of pulling the bell from your card deck?
You generally use it just like another source of shield.
I see. Okay. And I am quite excited to see whether Ice-T will be able to outmaneuver all the AoE damage that's coming in from SI2's Electro Charge deck. Let's see their starting hand. SI2 only needed to change one. Okay, let's see if SI2 gets God rolls again. There's no way, right? Not for the third game in a row.
NEC is a deck that really likes
waiting for
God
you
rolls.
for ages.
Oh, wow. We might see some God roll here. Okay, we need... Oh, okay. For once...
This is alright. This is okay.
It's not as God rolly as before.
I mean, you just want to Oceanid 5 cost, Nahida 5 cost, official.
Okay, SI2 re-rolling again. Oh, but with the re-roll, they got so much Tetra, which
This
is
is actually
for them to
perfect dice.
heal.
What the heck?
SI2 is the
Everyone
God
hold
roller.
hands.
He is the God roller. My goodness. Alright, and over to Ice-T. Strategize.
Ice-T's gonna need some early pressure to clap back.
Who would give good early pressure?
I think NEC has the better early game, but like if it gets to late game, then it wins.
Alright, so we're poking at the Nahida shield from Ushi, which will help a
Alright,
bit
Liben
for the
pass.
sustain. Liben! Alright, Mushroom Pizza! The heal coming out on Ito. The Wharf card is played as well. For extra cards. Alright. And with that, round one is already completed. That was fast. Okay. On to the next round. Do you think they're gonna stay on the heater or they're gonna swap?
They're gonna reroll all their dice for Hydro.
Yep, looks like they're going for that. Oh, and they got some Hydro. Okay, for once, it's not as God rolly, but that's still pretty good.
This is pretty good. They can 5 cost Ocean skill right here.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh wait, you're right. Oh dear.
Contamination must be
Swap.
washed
Yep,
away.
they're swapping to Radia. Now it's Ice-T's turn. A lot of damage is about to come out. Another shield coming out from Ito. Looks like we're looking to get
form is
into
ever
burst as soon as
changing.
possible.
At this point, they actually need stacks. They almost have enough stacks. Ito burst ready. The reason why they're intentionally avoiding Barbara skill is so that they don't give SI2 a free reaction, which would proc all of those seeds.
Oh, smart. But they're about to get Hydro applied on them anyway, so perhaps this is a good time to Melody Loop. Is it?
They're probably gonna Melody Loop because they're gonna
In
have
the name
Hydro
of the
anyways.
princessin.
And then SI2 official skills and then passes, and now it's time to go watch the fireworks.
Alright. There we go. Melody Loop is out. Healing for the whole team, but also some Hydro application, which isn't great. And out comes the Oz. This is going to hurt a little bit.
So this is actually the cleanse will actually be useful to avoid double electro charge.
Oh! Wait, the cleanse from where?
Barbara Melody.
Melody Loop? I see. Oh, that could be really good then. Alright, incoming heal. And 1 electro charged.
There we
Oh,
go.
the Seeds of Skanda!
That's a lot of damage.
Because of the Seeds of Skanda! Oh, it's so strong. Nahida's scan. Her skill. So good for AoE damage. Alright. Ice-T re-rolling their entire hand. SI2 getting pretty good rolls again. This guy has not had a single bad roll. I am pretty sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. SI2 goes back to Nahida here, I think.
Oh, okay.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
You want to Nahida burst now.
Okay, is Nahida going to burst? Does he have enough?
Probably gonna skill again and then burst. Might hold off burst till next round and drop ramp instead.
They do have a lot on their board though, a lot of end phase damage coming up. Is Ice-T hoping to let Noelle take most of the damage? To let Ito ramp up more?
Honestly, they're set
Leave
up
it up
now.
to
They
me.
just need to... If they had a weapon or an artifact, it would be good.
They do have the win and-
tenacity.
I'm sorry?
I said Ito. They do have tenacity to equip onto Ito.
Oh, you're right. For the extra sustain. And they also do have the Wind and Freedom card, actually, on Ice-T's side already. So, if Ito goes out swinging, he can take out 2 people, like, immediately. Which is quite scary.
No. So, they're almost fully set up.
Yep. Both players are quite set up, aren't they?
Well, SI2 has been set up for a while now. They're about to do their secondary round of hits. Ice-T still... Oh, I think they're set up now. They just need to equip artifact. If they had weapon, put it on, and then just go in.
Okay, we're about to see the climax of all the build-up that's happened so far. Everyone has their bursts ready. Ice-T is still thinking about what to do here. Will they switch? And they will. They're switching to Barbara. They still have 6 die left.
What do they do on Barbara? I think they're just trying to sack Barbara to eat the Nahida's burst.
Maybe. Do you think they'll just play all the cards in their hand next? Because they still have 6 die left and they haven't ended their turn.
I'm not sure. They would probably equip artifact at the very least, I think. If they had a Liven, you'd play it, but might just go for Tabi Cathedral.
Okay, SI2 is also considering. They only have 4 die. And they are not tuned.
There
They
is
could
no
tune it if they wanted to. Oh, we're gonna go to a fast swap over to Rydia. Are they hoping to let Rydia take the hits?
Perhaps.
And the swap to
any
Noelle.
reaction is good right now.
Why did Ice-T swap from Noelle to Barbara and back to Noelle?
They're probably swap stalling.
Ah, I see. Wait, what's the purpose of stalling?
Basically, you want your opponent to spend more dice than you are using, so that you can do your plays last.
Oh, I see. So they're forcing SI2 to make it, like, do something and waste their die?
Right. Ooh, send off.
In the image
Oh,
of the
they burnt their
wilderness.
send off?
Really?
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? There's not a lot of summons on Bin. Alright, and out comes all the support cards. Ice-T
In the name
ending
of the
their round, so
princess
they
Din.
get to start first. SI2 switching over to the Fischl. What do you think they're hoping to achieve with Fischl being out here? Alright, here comes a lot of end phase damage. This is going to hurt.
Oh, yep, and Noelle's the
This
only
is
one
really
that's gonna
going to
eat the
hurt.
damage.
Yup. And it's a GG for Noelle. She is not surviving this. Oh wow, she's only on 2 health. She's
I
one
think
shot.
Fischl could finish Noelle off, honestly.
Yes, with
if
just a normal attack
SIT wanted.
Alright, SI2 getting plenty of optimal die, but so did Ice-T this time. Oh, but the swap to the Barber saves Noelle.
Noelle, I think Noelle is going to be used as fodder later down the line.
Later down the line.
Yeah.
Saved her for later. Oh, Gabblers!
Burst?
Oh, the burst! That's gonna take out Noelle!
Wait, that's 4 dice! Huh?
Stopped.
That's
Oh
4
my
dice!
goodness. What just happened?
Oh,
That did
no.
so much damage.
Ice-T is in some trouble right now.
Yes, this looks really bad for Ice-T. Oh dear. Oh dear, and this is game 3. Ice-T needs to bring this back if he wants to win, but it's just Ito alone again! Can Ito bring it back? He still has Dendro applied on him.
SI2 is out of gas right now, so they just need to like normal attack like 3 times to win.
Alright.
Ice-T just needs to like do as much damage as possible. Oh no, Quicken Stack. I think Summons will finish this off.
Oh no, yeah, the summons! Oh dear, this is looking really, really bad for Ice-T. $1,000 on the line. Ito Burst coming out. Not taking out the Fischl. Unfortunately, it's not enough.
It's not enough. SI2 just passes here, and they win.
Are they going to pass? I mean, they could just attack for the kicks of it, right? There's no harm attacking.
Yeah, but the attacks won't be enough. But sure, let's do a grand finale here. Show them what we're made of.
I'm pretty sure this is GG for Ice-T. Oh no. That Fischl burst, the transfer of the energy, and everything was so well calculated.
Commit it to memory.
Okay, yep, that's
Alright,
it.
Yep, I think that's a GG.
Ice-T is probably gonna take out 2 characters before Summons finish everything off.
Alright, let's finish this with a bang. GG's, that was $1,000 Fischl burst right there. That was insane.
Wait, hold on. Ice-T has 2 more attacks. Let me count.
2 more attacks?
Let me count the dice real quick.
I haven't lost yet for extra die.
Okay, it's done for real. The Lotus guarantees.
The Lotus, no! 1 less normal attack. No, it's not enough.
They still have Covenant, which is 1 more. No,
at least I'm going down with start.
That's it.
And the Summons finish off the final game of
That's all she wrote.
Season 5. That is a GG for Ice-T. And we have a champion for Season 5 of the Cat's Tail Gathering, and it is SI2. Congratulations, SI2, for winning the entire competition.
Yes, big congratulations.
So, congratulations once again to our champion, SI2. By the way, next season's the last chance to get the exclusive tournament card back, so be sure to join. You only need 3 wins to earn the card back.
That's right, and you'll also win Prima Gems with every game won, so do your best, everyone.
Maybe I should join then, because I really need those Prima Gems for Furina myself. Anyway, for more announcements of future seasons, you can follow Astro Carnival on their socials.
And don't forget to join the Genshin Tavern to sign up for future seasons. Sign-ups will be opening next month. Thank you for watching again, everyone. This is Torin.
And this is Kittle. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.